ladies and gentlemen, you are looking live at the 2022 4th of July Parade in beautiful downtown Whitehall, Michigan.
Good morning and welcome. My name is Stacy Shepard, and today I am joined by my better half, Matt Shepard, as we bring to you this 4th of July parade on this beautiful Monday morning. Low temperatures, the streets are lined. There's so much excitement already, bringing our community together to celebrate Independence Day today. We are brought to you by CatchMark Technologies. We have cameras all over this parade, from right here on your YouTube live stream, brought to you by WESCO, but also we have a drone flying. We have live cameras on the streets capturing the beautiful citizens of White Lake. And CatchMark Technology actually has a very cool story. It's been around here for a couple years now, and I know that they have made a huge impact right here in our community, from sports, from just simply their technology services, arts and culture. They're doing so many things now with politics, as well as I think there's a CatchMark eatery station.
I didn't even know.
I know. They're taking over the White Lake area, but in a good way.
And they had the good sense to bring us back. This is our second year doing this. And little known fact, this parade has been around for 67 years. I know I'm going to get fact checked on that by the Historical Society, but I did the math before I came this morning. And so now getting back together, the streets are filled, and I actually see several police cars. Normally in my line of work, that's when people start running, but nobody's running away. Everybody's running to us this morning, and it looks like we're going to get started here in a couple minutes.
And we do have some sponsors this year. Of course, Remax by the Water is one of our major sponsors for this parade, to make sure that we bring to this community this wonderful and very traditional event. I know as a child, I look forward to this parade. It wouldn't have been 4th of July if we didn't attend the 4th of July parade with our family before going to the various cookouts, and of course being on the water, which I hope a lot of these people are planning on doing today, and just celebrating our independence and our freedom with the people we really love the most. As I mentioned earlier, we're also sponsored by WESCO, who's bringing today our live stream to you guys at home. You guys didn't want to get out of bed, you decided to stay at home, drink your coffee, which is kind of like we're just hanging out together right now, drinking our waters, kind of like we do every morning on the porch, but we have an exciting event that we get to be in charge of. We mentioned CatchMark as being our major sponsor this year as well, bringing this to you, and the White Lake Area Chamber of Commerce is putting this on, and they organize everything. They get all of our sponsor lists together, and they give us everything that we need to say, which is quite thick today. I think they said we have over 80 entries today in the parade, so be on the lookout for some of your favorite businesses, politicians, and candy. I'm hoping that they're going to throw candy this year.
Well, I see a bunch of kids with buckets, so if they don't throw candy, I think there's going to be a riot. Good news from the WESCO front, guys. Gas is still almost $5 a gallon, so if anybody is interested in filling up, now's probably a good time.
It's a good time. I know. Make sure you get those WESCO rewards, too. They really do come in handy. I know that's helped me out a lot lately, but I think everybody's planning on staying around here today, which is an awesome thing. The mission of the White Lake Area Chamber of Commerce is to serve and advance the business interests of members and to strengthen the economic climate of Montague, Whitehall, and the surrounding areas through network opportunities, education, and advocacy. Their vision is to integrate government, business, and community by being the best resource for sustainable business growth, networking opportunities, and tourism. And like I said, they are always in charge of the parades. I know they also are the ones sponsoring our Christmas parade that usually we're in every single year, which is a blast. We have so much fun. But I don't think we get a crowd as big as this, truly. This looks huge today. I wonder how many people are in attendance.
Well, I don't know. When I was coming in to get a parking spot, people were parked way beyond peak, and there's almost a couple of streets even past that. So, but yeah, everybody's showing up. And also, we've had good weather the last couple of days.
Yeah. We have, and we hope that many people stay downtown and visit some of these local businesses. I know we have a lot of our ice cream shops open today. Our sports outfitting shops open today.
Shout out the Elephant Ear place.
Oh my gosh, yes, go get an elephant ear. There is a booth set up in Montague. Make sure that you definitely go there. I got one last night. There was no line. I'm imagining the line will be a bit longer today.
You only got one?
I only got one, I promise. Well, I'm starting to hear some sirens. I also do see some American flags. And I was reading up about the importance of when a flag passes, what we're supposed to do as citizens, as American citizens. Really, they say that you're supposed to stand up. And of course, if you are a veteran or if you have served in the armed forces, it's important that you do, of course, salute the flag. We do see people already starting to stand and applaud our veterans and the members who have served in our armed forces.
Are we allowed to stand? I want to stand up.
I want to stand.
Am I going to get a bad look from the guys in production? I got a nod that way, so we're going to.
We're good. We're going to go ahead and stand as soon as they come through. I know we have the Montague Fire District Authority. They will be a part of the first section of this parade, and they're comprised of the municipalities of the city of Montague, Montague Township, and White River Township. And we also have our American Legion.
Yeah, commonly known as the Legion. It's a nonprofit organization, United States War Veterans, headquartered in Indianapolis, Indiana, made up of state, U.S. territory, and overseas departments, and these are in turn made up of local posts. The organization was formed on March 15th, 1919 in Paris, France, by 1,000 officers of men in American Expeditionary Forces, AEF, and it was chartered on September 16th, 1919 by the United States Congress. The official publication, known as the American Legion Weekly, launched on July 4th, 1919, and in 1926, the Legion Weekly switched frequency of publication and was renamed the American Legion Monthly. In 1936, the publication's name and volume numbering system changed again, this time to the American Legion. The national headquarters, and formerly known as the American Legion headquarters, is located in the Indiana War Memorial Plaza at 700 North Pennsylvania Street in Indianapolis. It is headquarters for the National Commander of the American Legion and also houses the archives, library, membership, internal affairs, public relations. The American Legion's editorial offices, headquarters, have expanded multiple times since its establishment.
Okay, I think we need to stand now. Yep. We're going to jump back on here really quickly because we do have the White Lake VFW Veterans of Foreign Affairs post. It was instituted in April 1935 through the efforts of William Wentworth, Marcus Dahl, oh thank you, we do need those, and Wilfred Thoma, who was a member of the William Beale VFW Post 446 of Muskegon. He later transferred there and was active for many years. These three men gave many hours to this project. Each World War I man approached had to be convinced that the post he needed or was needed in the area. I'm sorry, I think we need to take a minute to pause for just a second. It really is something to behold, to see the whole, community, the sides of these beautiful streets just standing up and paying homage to the men and women who have served and who walk our streets and who walk into our businesses, and many of us don't even know their story and the history that they've had. So
we just saw the sign go by that freedom isn't free, and I don't know that you can even put it better than that. Next we have the Marine Corps League 703 Muskegon. The purpose of the Marine Corps League is to preserve traditions, promote interest, and perpetuate the history of the United States Marine Corps, and by fitting acts to observe the anniversary of historical occasions of particular interest to Marines. They are active in our community, and they participate in parades, social gatherings, memorial remembrance events, honor guard for Marine funerals, color guard for parades, outreach, and service to fellow veterans. We assist, the Marine Corps League assists fellow veterans through various programs to include an assistance fund.
We're getting drawn out a little by these by the horns, but you have to because this is so much fun. The kids love to do this. They love to be a part of this. They love to make them toot their horns. Let's see if we can get them to do it for us.
How long do you think it takes to wash one of these?
Oh my goodness. I'm sure they prepare for a while, especially for an important day like this. See if you can get him to toot his horn. See if they'll do it for us. Oh, they don't see it. Oh no, maybe that one doesn't work. Engine 1120 doesn't work apparently. We want to thank the Montague Fire Department and District for all that they do to keep us safe, especially on a weekend like this weekend, right? Many people are trying out some fireworks that they may not be used to.
Last night was great, by the way, coming off the water. Got a lot of people that were exercising their right to light fireworks off. Now I'm getting watched by this drone.
I know. I wonder if that's one of the CatchMark drones. Okay, no, if I were a firefighter, that's the exact ride I would want to be on today, especially. How about last night, the Montague Farm Pyros put on a beautiful fireworks display right on Ransom Road. It was gorgeous. No need for any Montague Fire District. They did it safely. I know they said all day they were watering down the field to make sure that conditions were perfect for that show.
How many people would you think?
Oh my gosh, I'm not sure. I don't know the details. I do know that Matt Simon said it was such a great showing. It was so cool because you saw American flags flying, just families brought out into this massive field. Somebody sang the national anthem to get us going, and yeah, it was a beautiful night. All right, it looks like we have the king, the king of White Lake, the Grand Marshal for the 4th of July Parade is business or community member who's the recipient of one of our awards given at the Chamber's annual dinner. We are excited to welcome this year's 4th of July Grand Marshal, Brett Rath of CatchMark Technologies, and he is our 2021 Entrepreneur of the Year. And here we go with CatchMark's huge entourage as this live broadcast is brought to you today by CatchMark. And they really do.
They do, but I think we need to shout out Ritma Chevrolet because I saw a young man who was piloting the
Corvette.
Yeah, so somebody needs to check his ID. I don't believe that kid's 16, so there must be something I don't know.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is also a crowd favorite. The Remax, of course, who is our sponsor this year. Remax is very proud to be in the White Lake area. They're making sure that you guys are headed in the right direction. Ooh, that's
I can feel that. I can feel it.
I know, that stopped me in my tracks for a minute. Nice. They're bringing the humidity today. They are best able to handle your real estate needs, so make sure that you guys contact them. And next up, we have
Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. Scouting in Michigan has a long history from the 1910s to the present day, serving thousands of youth programs that suit the environment in which they live. In 1910, the first Scout troop in West Michigan, Rockford Troop No. 1, was formed by Merritt Lamb. Shortly after the formation of the Rockford Troop No. 1, Merritt formed Muskegon Troop No. 1 and the Muskegon Council. Merritt Lamb was the 13th Eagle Scout in the nation and the first person in Michigan to receive the Bronze Cross for life saving.
Wow, and I love how many youth get involved in this sort of, I don't know, kind of lifelong experience organization. Hey there, that helps them develop their character, their service, and helps them obviously figure out how to survive out in the wilderness. Also, Trail Life USA was the one that brought up the end of that, the church-based, Christ-centered, boy-focused mentoring and disciple journey. Next up, we have Senator John Bumstead.
I grew up with this guy. I'm not quite sure why he's still getting elected over and over and over.
How you doing? Yes, he is currently serving in the Michigan Senate for the 34th District. Bumstead's the owner of Bumstead Construction. And next up we have the Petunia Patrol.
I'm going to get wet.
Oh gosh, it might feel good this morning. And they keep our petunias beautiful. If you see, they're lining the streets of Colby and down into Montague as well.
So our mayor, Mr. Salter, with the hose there.
Yes, they did.
I didn't catch any of that.
And here we have the city of, it looks like Whitehall, so the city council.
And we have
City of Whitehall and City of Montague. We missed. They were walking too quickly. Now we actually are right up here with the Montague Rotary.
The Rotary Club was founded in 1954. The club has a long history of active service to the White Lake area communities. Currently, membership includes 55 businesses and professional people. Luncheon meetings take place each Tuesday at noon at the Viking Athletic Center located on the Whitehall Middle School campus. These meetings provide a means of frequent contact among their members who take turns hosting interesting and timely programs. Visiting Rotarians are always welcome to join the meeting.
And it looks like the Playhouse just walked very quickly past us. The mission of the Playhouse is to enrich and challenge the community by producing and hosting live performances, educating artists and technical crews, and providing a venue for other cultural, social, and community activities. If you get a chance, go and watch one of their plays this summer or one of their performances. It's a beautiful venue as well.
It is, and we were in there for a concert. It seems like it was a while ago, and I was really, really impressed.
Yes. Oh, the Muskegon County Democratic Party is passing us right now. They're a progressive organization of community volunteers focused on improving the lives of the Muskegon residents. They believe in values like building a strong middle class and protecting the environment. We believe that people of color, the LGBTQ plus community, and those with disabilities need to be given equal rights and an equal voice. And we will make sure that our county party represents the diversity of our community.
Did you see the thing that just crawled past us?
That was sweet. I would like one of those. Oh, wow. Slingshot's what it's called?
Where do you rent one of those?
I don't know. I think that's going to be my midlife crisis vehicle. It looks like we have the Oceana County Democrats. And next up, the Muskegon County Road Commission.
The Muskegon County Road Commission is dedicated to keeping those portions of county roads improved for vehicular travel reasonably safe and convenient for the motoring public. And our dedication to cooperatively and responsibly working with others in the public's interest. So these are the guys that throw salt everywhere, basically.
Yeah, thank goodness for them in the winter. We have some pretty rough winter mornings. And they get up at the crack of dawn to make sure we can ride on our roads safely. Next up, it looks like we have shoreline restoration and construction, licensed and insured local contractors servicing the West Michigan area. They specialize in mitigation and mold restoration, demo through rebuild and remodel. They have some cute pups alongside them today as well. Shoreline restoration and construction story began in 2014 when the owners Dan Wilson and Kyle Johnson decided to start their own company after working in the industry for years. Family comes first for this company. They know how important it is to live comfortably in a home that brings everybody together. Our company aims to help you restore and remodel the home of you and your loved ones. When you work with us, you can trust us to go above and beyond to help you create a new living space just the way you want. Oh, this is a cool float. Check them out. They went all out.
Is the only outdoor recreational store in the White Lake area. With a try before you buy philosophy and the selection that rivals any large box store, why go anywhere else? Our selection of kayaks from Old Town, Necky, Ocean, and Evoque will amaze you, not to mention the selection of paddleboards from Pipeline, Pursuit, Avante, and Loop. As of 2016, Water Dog Outfitters has become the area's only bike retail shop and will continue to build that with bike parts and accessories. With all this, Water Dog Outfitters is a one-stop shop when searching for that perfect summertime toy. Water Dog Outfitters is also a full retail establishment offering kayaks, paddleboards, and bikes to ensure your stay in the White Lake area will be a memorable one. New building, beautiful.
It's beautiful. And now they have better access, I think, to the river right there.
They do, but they also have a test pond. I have not. I've seen it. I'm jealous about it.
I know. I kind of want to just go sit out there and drink my coffee.
I want to drink my coffee on the test pond, but I want to see if does it go behind the building or just on the side?
Just on the side right there. I do have to stop in there and get a tube for us to go tubing. I know they also have some water sports equipment that you guys can use, but my goodness, you can rent a bike there. Yeah, it's perfect location right off the bike trail as well.
And next to the Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, absolutely. Next up, we have Evangelical Covenant Church. If you're seeking a caring community of faith that will help and challenge you to be all that God wants you to be, then join us for this exciting journey of knowing God and making Him known. For over 130 years, the White Lake Covenant Church has been reaching, encouraging, and equipping people in the White Lake area to know Jesus Christ. At ECC, we'll discover a warm group of people learning to follow Jesus. In fact, it's our one goal: more people, more like Jesus. And man, okay,
there comes the Republican Party now. These people are playing.
Well, really quickly before, hey, Mr. Baker. Oh, thank you. Hey, we got some flavor ices to keep us cool on this day. Oh, and they're shooting. It looks like they're shooting shirts into the crowd, which is always a crowd favorite.
It is. The Muskegon County Republican Party's mission is to provide an organization dedicated to supporting candidates and elected officials that adhere to the core principles and values of the Muskegon Republican Party. They are just finishing up, and now it looks like some guy that wants to be governor and a few other things. Who do we have here?
Oh, goodness. Well, looks like Tom Norton for Congress, John Gibbs for U.S. Congress, Siebold for your state representative, Mick Ricker.
Matthew, I gotta get this right. DePerno for Attorney General. Tim Sire. These guys are making a lot of noise.
Yeah, they are. Today's an exciting day. And you know what, we've kind of made 4th of July like a weekend thing. I mean, really, it starts on Friday, Saturday. When it's on a Monday, you have like 4 days of 4th of July festivities, I feel like.
You do, but all these people have to go to work tomorrow, so I can't imagine they're going to get too crazy.
That's true, that's true.
Is this the dairy treat sneaking up on us? I don't know. I think we still might be in the political round.
You know what? This is actually Durga Insurance Group. They will be here for you. They proudly represent Farm Bureau here in West Michigan. Farm Bureau Insurance is a great company that can provide all of your insurance needs, including some of the best life, home, auto, farm, and commercial insurance available here in Michigan. Our backgrounds include a bachelor's degree in business administration and in accounting from Baker College of Muskegon. And we are previously financial planners providing life and disability insurance along with financial services. We're now happy to say that in addition to those services, we'll also be able to assist you in home, auto, and business needs. As one of your insureds, you will receive fast, fair, and honest treatment. We'd very much like to help you make your financial future more predictable. So that was Durga Insurance Group. And next up, now we have our White Lake Dairy Treat.
Looks like they have buckets of candy, nothing to do with dairy.
No, I could really use some.
But it might melt.
Yeah, it would melt. But hey, go there today. I'm sure they're going to be open all night tonight. So I know we don't have our local fireworks, but we certainly have a lot of fun things going on downtown. Thanks, ladies. They're located right downtown. We can actually see Dairy Treat from where we are. They have that really nice section on top where you can go and sit above the building. Yep, and you can enjoy your ice cream while overlooking Colby Street. So, and it also is the home of the Monster Shake. Have you ever had one of those? You get a little rubber monster in your shake, and listen, it's as big as your head. Like, I mean,
I don't want that.
oh, here we go. Next up, we have White Lake Community Library.
Located near the intersection of White Lake Drive and Mears Avenue in Whitehall, the library issues free library cards to all residents living within the boundaries of the Whitehall District Schools. Library cards are available for a small fee to those living outside the district. And fun fact, I believe, and I mentioned this last year at the broadcast, I think you still have the record for late fees as a Whitehall.
I love books, and I like to keep them around for a while. I don't want to miss Kurt Vanderwall for state representative. In November 2018, residents of Michigan's 35th Senate District elected Senator Kurt Vanderwall, Republican of Ludington, and to the state Senate representing the counties of Benzie, Crawford, Kalkaska, Lake, Leelanau, Manistee, Mason, Missaugee, I don't even know some of these cities. Roscommon, Wexford. Miss Kurt Vanderwall. There you go. Is that where you are? Kind of a little bit. Vanderwall chairs the Health Policy and Human Services Committee and serves as the Vice Chair for the Economic and Small Business Development. Looks like I'm getting drowned out a little bit here.
And we have to mention we miss New Beginnings Church. They're located on White Lake Drive, and the service is held Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Visit the website for a calendar of events. That's New Beginnings Church.
Well, right before them, though, Muskegon County Emergency Management, they've made their presence known. And that's good. When there's an emergency, you should be able to hear that siren go off. What'd you get here? You got a little pinwheel?
I have a pinwheel from New Beginnings Church.
Okay.
And it works. Catch the wind just right and this thing turns.
Nice.
Looks like we have a little break in the action.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, here we go. There is actually, you know what? There's a bit of a script that I think everything happens so quickly. Sometimes this will happen during a parade. It'll get all bottlenecked, and then we've got some distance now between the next group. But the Muskegon County Emergency Management is a coordinating agency for Muskegon County's preparedness and response to disasters or emergencies. Let's hope we don't have one today at all. No, let's just be safe today. Emergency Management directs the implementation for the Muskegon County Disaster Preparedness Activity and is responsible for establishing and maintaining the effective control and emergency services planning. Oh, do you know what's holding everybody up is we have Releve Dance Studio who are dancing. And they have 3 dances that they perform during this entire event. And they do it the whole time. So from Colby all the way into Montague, which I believe is about 1.1 miles. And luckily it's not too hot today.
No, and we have a personal interest. Our second oldest daughter, Delaney Shepard, is going to be representing Releve Dance Studio along with several of her friends and other community members' children. Releve Dance Studio has been providing outstanding dance education and training in the White Lake area since 2008. They offer classes in ballet, pointe, tap, jazz, contemporary, and creative movement for children ages 3 and up. Releve Dance believes in developing children's natural love of movement. They approach dance as an art form and encourage children to find their artistic and creative voices through movement. Their non-competitive environment allows creativity to develop along with technique. Releve Dance Studio would love to see each individual child begin to create as well as to perform.
I had to move that mic toward you. Normally you've got this loud, booming voice.
I hope everybody didn't miss Releve Dance Studio.
They just put on a great spring show that happened. They have a ton of dancers. They're getting ready next year to dance in Disney, so they're trying to raise money. So if you have any old pop bottles or cans that you're willing to
Where do you take
get rid of, on Facebook, if you go to their page, I'm sure you can find one of the dancers. There are quite a few that you could get in touch with. But we'll pause for a second so you can enjoy the dancing of Releve Dance Studio.
Maybe even hear a little bit of the
music. Also, if you'll notice along the dancers, they do have some volunteer moms with spray bottles to keep these dancers cool on a day like today. And, it wouldn't be a parade, of course, without bubbles. And we have our dance teachers, Miss Lindsay right there. We have Miss Abby. I'm not sure if Miss Lauren's here today. No, I hope, I'm noticing the crowd. Everybody's dancing, clapping their hands. And that's what we should be doing on a day like today.
Good job, girls! How many kids do you think we have? How many dancers do you think we have?
Well, they can start dancing when they're 8 in this parade, but they have classes that I think start at 18 months, to be quite honest. And a lot of these girls have been dancing with Miss Abby for years. And the senior group is pretty phenomenal. They win a lot of competitions.
Good job, girls.
Getting a lot of love from the crowd, that's for sure. All right, well, next up we have Harbor Light Credit Union, a West Michigan credit union that's proud to serve persons who live, work, and worship or attend school in West Michigan. Choosing Harbor Light Credit Union means choosing a partner who will provide you with the tools and information needed for success. Our West Michigan Credit Union is committed to our community by supporting local charities and organizations, as well as our financial education efforts in area schools.
A couple different locations, too. Right by the high school and then also over by our Walmart.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that. Absolutely, yeah. So pretty convenient locations for all of you. I like their float, too. That's nice. I think we have to step up our float for the Christmas parade.
Yeah, it's a little difficult.
This is a good showing.
This kind of weather in December.
You're true. That's true. Looks like they're handing out some goodies as well, some flavor ices to keep us cool on this day.
And the kids under control.
Thanks, guys.
Who's next, honey?
Oh,
That's the snow farm?
Yes, one of my favorite groups of men who decided to kind of take on this mission of providing snow on our ever-famous Hanson Hill over here. People have been sledding down that hill for years. And, there's some winters that are just not as, I guess, robust as others, and so they make it a point to provide the snow on that hill for those kids who want to come out. And
any idea on how they accomplish this?
Well, it's a machine, obviously, that they're using, and they work day and night to make sure that this is full of snow for these kids. The coolest part about that area, too, now, as they've developed it, is there's a fireplace that you can really go and sit down and kind of enjoy hot chocolate, watch your kids enjoy our winter, which we have to around here because winter can sometimes last a long time. Thank you, snow farmers!
Or if you get really thirsty,
we're getting hit with snowballs here. Thank you. Oh, it's not real. Woo! There we go. Keeps us cool. Oh, thank you.
That actually helped.
So keeping us cool in the winter and the summer. We thank you guys so much. Next up, we have the American Red Cross. Volunteers, staff work to deliver vital services. We always thank the American Red Cross for providing relief and support to those in crisis, to helping you be prepared to respond in emergencies. Each day, thousands of people just like you, provide compassionate care to those in need. Our network of generous donors, volunteers, and employees share a mission of preventing and relieving suffering here at home and around the world. We roll up our sleeves and donate time, money, and blood. We learn or teach life-saving skills so our community can be a better... There we go. Wind is picking up. Feels really good, though. Money and blood. We learn or teach life-saving lessons so our community can be better prepared when a crisis or need arises. So we thank you, the American Red Cross. And I don't want to miss Scheid Plumbing.
With over 35 years of experience, Scheid Plumbing's technicians provide honest personal service for you and your family, business, and or home. We value the trust you place in us and are fully licensed and insured to provide you with complete peace of mind.
Yeah.
Scheid Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, White Lake.
We've had to call them a time or two.
We have.
Let's hope we don't have to in the future either. But they have great service. They've been around here for a very long time as well. I like their Jeep. Their Jeeps are kind of their trademark.
And they even dialed up the wheels.
Yeah. Oh, that looks cool.
Pretty ruckus group behind them. What do you think that is?
We have Coldwell Banker, Woodland Schmidt of Whitehall. Buying or selling real estate in West Michigan, I mean, right now would be the time for sure to sell. I mean, homes cannot stay on the market. But I don't think we're going anywhere. I don't want to leave this community in any way, shape, or form. They specialize in waterfront, residential, commercial, and vacant land in Muskegon and Oceana counties, so you guys can stop in and see them. They always have their great floats. They're throwing out beach balls this year, it looks like. Sure, thank you.
Very much.
Oh, that's cool. They have
With a popsicle holder. A popsicle holder.
That's a
Never seen that before.
A koozie for a flavor
Never
ice.
seen that
Oh
before.
my gosh, we're getting some pretty cool things at this parade.
Script. Would this be Whitehall's very own Dave Dusenberry?
It looks like
I think
it.
I got a Dusenberry sighting.
Sell houses and having fun, it looks like. Hey girls! I don't know, I think I could have danced with Releve. They got some
I
moves.
think some of these people missed their calling. There he is again. This guy's everywhere. Mr. Dusenberry. Great flow, good people.
Happy Fourth.
Real quick, what do we need to know? Number one in White Lake. Keep up the good work. They're leaving you. They're leaving you.
And we thank Coldwell Baker for being a sponsor of so many things in the White Lake area. I know they are one of the major sponsors for Run White Lake, which is happening at the end of this month, July 30th. It's a Saturday. We're returning to our 5K. We haven't had it in a couple years, so that'll be pretty cool to raise funds for.
What's on everybody's mind is, are you going to be in the 5K this year?
That's the
Yes,
question.
so
Well, you have some time. You have some time to train right now. We've got a few weeks, so
like a soft yes?
I think a soft yes. Yep.
Okay.
All right. It looks like hey, you might know this guy.
I do know this
Gregory
guy.
Pittman.
Judge Gregory C. Pittman is a lifelong resident of Muskegon County. In 1998, he was appointed to the Muskegon County Probate Court and has been reelected continuously since.
Here he
Throughout the
comes.
professional career of Judge Pittman, the role of difference maker has been fully embraced by the judge. Whether looking at Greater Muskegon, the state of Michigan, or on a national, international level, Judge Pittman has committed himself to working to improve the quality of life for all people. Judge Pittman is playing to the crowd.
Hey, is he a tough judge to be in front of?
I would say tough but fair.
Okay, all right.
Tough but fair.
He looks like a fun guy.
He is a very fun guy, off the record, on the record. Like I said, tough but fair.
I wonder if we can get a hug like
I'm
that.
going to try to get one. It might help me in the next hearing I have in front of him, although no favorites with Judge Pittman.
Nope. Hey, that's okay. He's fair. I like it. Look, I love it. He's got. Listen. See if we can get him over
Judge
here.
Pittman, you're supposed to call me when you come to my town, man. Good to see you. Judge, my wife Stacy.
Hey, happy 4th of July, yes.
We are live on CatchMark. You're broadcast everywhere. This is your chance. You got 10 seconds. Tell them why they got to get you back, Hope.
Because I'm going to continue the good work that I've started as Chief Judge of the Circuit and Probate Courts. put me on that circuit court. Let's open our probate court for a full-time probate court judge.
Good luck. Go get him.
Go, Chef.
See you, man. Good to see you soon. Good to see you too. Good work.
You didn't wear your halo today.
I didn't wear my halo today.
You gotta be an angel to stick with that.
Did you guys hear that? You heard it first. Judge Pitt.
Ignore that man. He's lost his mind.
All right, next up we have Lakeshore Orthodontics. Since 2009, they have provided comprehensive orthodontic care to our patients. We have offices conveniently located along the lakeshore in Grand Haven, Holland, Ludington, and in Whitehall. We believe your orthodontic care begins the moment you walk in the door, and we strive to create a friendly environment that you enjoy visiting. Got to get those teeth right so you can be on the air like us.
Yes, every time. Every time. And look at this. Legacy of Caring Residential Assisted Living. Looks like they are our next representative. They are located in Whitehall, Michigan. Legacy of Caring is here to care for the needs of your loved ones, so you do not have to worry while leaving a legacy for generations to come. They provide daily opportunities to be engaged in both group settings and independent pursuits such as exercise, cards, special events, family visits, movies, intergenerational visits, sing-alongs, spiritual music, entertainment, community outings, and volunteer projects. It's a long sentence.
That is.
This is a priority to Legacy of Caring, and they're to stave off boredom and remain as active as possible. Some of the services provided are meal prep, eating, housekeeping, laundry, bathing, toileting, medication management, and medication administration. And private and or semi-private rooms are available.
And there's some people inside. They have it made. It's probably AC in there.
Yeah. Actually, it's not bad. A little bit of a breeze.
Isn't it? Oh, next up we have Weese's Brothers Farm. They are a garden center and landscaping company. They are your one-stop shop for all of your landscaping and lawn care needs. I'm sure they still have plenty in stock, but what a beautiful float. Oh my gosh, gorgeous butterfly. That's a butterfly, yes. They have four retail centers to better serve you. A full-service landscape and lawn. He gets excited. What can I say? They're a lawn care company. They also grow our annuals and perennials for wholesale and for retail. They have a main garden center that's located in Montague. That's where we get our things. And then they also have 3 garden centers in Manistee, Hart, and the newest addition in Spring Lake. So go ahead and visit Weese's Brothers Garden Center nearest you.
Looks like we have a very cool car here. What year is that? Ah, boy.
Hey, and that looks like it's...
If you do this, would you get in trouble?
Okay. We want him to turn and burn it, but he's not going to. But you know what? You can go to the White Lake Cruisin' Parade, and sometimes they do the burnouts.
Last weekend in July.
Last weekend in yeah, I think it's on a Friday actually. So, but that was the June Schmelzer. It's a community member. That was the family that just brought their card, and hopefully they'll show that off on Cruisin'. It looks like we have something called Walk the Beat, which is coming up pretty soon here.
And Walk the Beat will be in the White Lake here for the first time on Saturday, July 23rd. There will be 40 musical acts in 20 different venues. Stop at the White Lake Area Chamber of Commerce. Monday through Saturday, 9 to 3 from half all locations. And the time to be doing it louder. This will be a one-day music festival in celebration of local art, music, and small business. Admission is free. There will be free door prizes, raffle tickets, with a $5,000 grand prize. Look forward to a free community after party located in Goodrich Park. And bring your swimsuits. There is a splash pad.
Oh my gosh, that splash pad is so much fun. We hope you even visited today. This is one place I have heard great things about. Homestead Restaurant and Bakery is a family-owned and operated bakery by Joel, Julie, and Joseph Krasinski in Abigail, France. They are new to the restaurant business and working very hard to be top choice at both local and visitors to the White Lake and White Lake area. The restaurant cooks everything fresh, not frozen. Hash browns are shredded daily, that's important. They bake breads, cinnamon rolls, sticky buns, and cookies nearly every morning. Their chicken is hand-breaded with their homemade waffle coating. I haven't had breakfast. This is making me hungry. Oh, it's not right. Why do we have to read this? They also offer delicious weekly specials. I think we just
list Elite Security and Protection Services. They just sailed by with more than 30 years of combined experience in the industry. Elite Security and Protection Service in Grand Haven provides customized security support for your organization, home, or business. They offer thorough consultations and strategic security planning implementation for urgent, contractual, short-term, or long-term needs.
All right. Oh, I'm going to cut you off. You got it? Is that okay?
I got it.
Okay. We also just elect John Molinaire for Congress, who represents the Michigan's 4th Congressional District. He's currently a member of the House Appropriations Committee. So, yeah, that was our representative. Next, we have Lakeshore Leaf Vac, leaf removal, curbside leaf pickup, and leaf pickup, leaf vacuum, leaf blowing. I'm pretty sure they deal with everything in regard to leaves.
I want to place my leaves at the corner. Have some guy come by with his wife.
I would do anything.
Returns, by the way.
Oh, okay.
And take all my leaves away. Where do I sign up for that?
Okay, right there. Lakeshore Leaf Vac. I'm going to hold you to it. I heard you say that. But yeah, so they're going to do this. They have an experienced crew that can do it for you. They serve Montague, North Muskegon, Twin Lake, and Whitehall.
I got this next one.
Okay.
The Heroes Operation is a Michigan-based nonprofit organization that are dedicated to the well-being of America's military and first responders along with their families. And they are making so much noise you can barely hear me. But they have a trailer that floats.
Oh, look at these dudes.
Representing all.
Coolest dudes in the parade. Wow, they are bringing the vehicles today. What beautiful vehicles. Looks like they have all the memorial, the monument.
On the sides of the vehicles.
Yeah, on the sides of the vehicles.
Wrapped very patriotically.
Wow, who paints these? They're gorgeous. Wow.
And this is another one of those spider-looking things. Slingshot. I think it was a slingshot. What kind of dog is this? I hope somebody's getting it. So it looks like the Heroes Operation is just finishing up. We're almost at the and they want you to know that they're still here.
I was just trying to be quiet. Yep. So you could really appreciate like the intricacy of the artwork on those cars. That was gorgeous.
I think I see Luna. Not quite sure yet. Let's give these guys a minute to make sure that we have the right organization.
Yep, you're right.
Luna Floral and Design are your everyday White Lake florist. Flush flowers for your kitchen table, a bouquet for grandma, for sharing special moments like weddings, birthdays, and honoring your loved ones with funerals and memorials. Fresh flowers, plants, and gifts is their specialty. Ladies and gentlemen, Luna Floral and Design. We still hear our friend from the Heroes. I think after Luna Floral we have White Lake Nutrition. Can you see that far down? I cannot.
You're right. You're right. I think we'll give them a minute to catch up. I'm assuming that they have walkers who maybe are a little far behind, so they're trying to wait.
I'm doubting they're going to be handing out candy or popsicles or popsicle koozies.
Hey, nobody's. Nope. Snow, beach balls.
Beach balls. What else do we have?
It's like the little boys behind us have nice bags just full of candy. We're having fun. Are you guys having fun? That's what's so great about this weekend. Like I said, it's just so nice seeing our small town, our little sleepy town come to life with so many people coming in to see their families. We see all of those like vacant houses that we see in the winter now occupied by our summer visitors, and we just are so thankful for that. I love this community, and I love the life that it just comes up during the 4th of July. And here we go with Luna, beautiful, bright vehicle.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see what we're going to get from snacks and offerings from White Lake Nutrition. Is it going to be like protein pop?
Maybe sweet
protein balls?
No, okay, so they have these great smoothies, but then they also have the teas that are just full of antioxidants, good nutrients, and they give you a little bit of energy. So,
where are they located? It says here in Whitehall, Michigan. Where exactly is Whitehall?
So they're up there in that Plums Center. So that's where
You're dating yourself.
I'm dating myself, I know.
It was Plums how long ago?
So we have 360 Tan in there, Luna, we have White Lake Nutrition, yep. Oh, this is still Luna. Okay, oh, they are handing out flowers. to all of our community parade participants. Looks like we're gonna get one. How are you?
This is like 8th grade when you get your girlfriend a
Yeah,
carnation.
I got
Oh
you
my
with the
gosh.
different colors.
Oh, thank you.
There's also coupons on all our water bottles for 10% off in the store.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so don't throw away these water bottles. You have 10. Oh, and can't. Oh, thank you. Oh, I really needed some
Is this like, do you accept this final carnation?
Yes, I do. Oh, yes, I will. Anyway, so yeah, 10% off at Luna Floral. Thank you so much for keeping us hydrated on this day.
Yes.
And this is nice. I feel like you really did just give me
But listen, if we don't want to drink this, we can pop these things in there like
there.
that.
I think they'll be good.
Preserve them.
All right, who do we have next up here? We have. Oh, here's White Lake Nutrition.
Nutrition, okay.
Do you guys have any smoothies or anything?
You guys can't hand out candy or White Lake Nutrition. Oh my gosh. Okay.
We have a
Thank you guys
coupon
very
here.
much. Coupons. All right, candy.
Candy, okay.
Hand this to those guys behind me. They're going to be really interested in that. These little guys right here.
Thanks, guys. Oh, and here we go. So White Lake Nutrition is sponsoring the Run at White Lake. As I mentioned earlier, this will be a 5K race on July 30th at 9 a.m. There are many ways to help sponsor this event or to
Whoa. Elite Air Heating and Cooling is joining us now. Yes. This thing looks like it belongs somewhere else other than Main Street. Brand and Elite 10 technician founders been working the HVAC roles for more than 15 years. Elite Air Heating and Cooling started in 2019 when Brandon wanted to go out on his own. His professionalism and dedication to customer satisfaction completed a surprising amount of business right off the bat. Over the last 3 years, Elite Air Heating and Cooling have added some experienced professionals, but they're still a family at their core. Ladies and gentlemen, Elite Heating and Cooling.
Looks like they're sponsoring some of those vehicles.
Bad idea to do dots and then try to talk.
I know. Don't do it. Don't do it. Save it.
Who do we have here? Elite Air. Got you guys.
Gotcha.
Looking good too.
All right, it looks like next up we have Every Woman's Place. This is a dual service agency providing comprehensive services to all individuals impacted by domestic violence, sexual assault, sex trafficking, and stalking in Muskegon County, Michigan. EWP is here for all victims, survivors without exception. We were here with both residential and non-residential services tailored to meet your needs and forge a path with you that extends from victimization through to restoration. Our staff come with compassion, with professionalism, training, and make your experience with EWP one of healing, of empowerment, and of self-determination. We are here for you. And it looks like we also have the
Moms Club of Muskegon.
Go ahead.
Muskegon. There's a Michigan chapter of the International Moms Club. They're a nonprofit support group that offers frequent play dates, a monthly Mom's Night Out, monthly member meetings, and much more. These events give mothers an opportunity to connect with other moms and develop close friendships, and also give children a way to socialize with their children. All ages of children are welcome. However, most events are geared for children ages 0 to 5. Moms Club of Muskegon offers daytime events for mothers whose children are in school as well.
All right. Oh, next up we have the Knights of Columbus, a fraternal organization for Catholic men 18 years or older, is guided by 4 principles: charity, unity, fraternity, and patriotism. The St. James Council has over 130 members. The Knights of Columbus are people who want to make a difference in their communities. The organization meets the first Sunday of the month at St. James Parish Ministry and was formed in Whitehall in 1885, and they've been doing wonderful things. The parish has been serving the White Lake area for nearly 160 years.
Twice as long as this parade's been.
I know.
What were they doing before this parade?
I don't know. Other great things. Here we have, it looks like Brandon Davis for judge. Brandon is an experienced attorney that fights for justice by leading with compassion. I've seen him all over a few different parades. Hey there. Thank you. Oh, no problem. We have lots of goodies out here. You didn't call them over.
I didn't. He didn't want to come over. He was engaging with the other side
Hey.
of the street, and it looks like he's.
You know, you got to politic in these.
Yeah, what would a parade be without
Politicians. At least they're bringing the candy. I mean, that's really all I care about.
Did you know?
I can be bribed.
Did you know that we have a professional hockey team?
I did know this. It looks like we have Muskegon Voyagers Pro Hockey. They're looking like they're wearing some of the same colors as our old Muskegon Fury.
Awesome dating.
It is their inaugural season in 2021 of the MIHL. The Muskegon Voyagers won the Bill Long Memorial Championship Cup. Oh, they've got it right on the back of their car, it looks like. I would be holding that thing up high, wouldn't you? Drinking.
That's the
Oh, you
standard.
can't drink
That's the
out of it?
standard.
Okay, all right. Become a fan by watching hockey professional games and cheer the Voyagers to a cup repeat in the 21-22 season. We got to get to a game.
Where do they play?
I'm guessing the LC Walker, but I don't know. That's home of the Lumberjacks, so we'll have to look into that. I don't know.
The LC, it's the Van Dyke Mortgage.
Oh, once again, I'm old.
Okay.
I've been here too long. Okay, it looks like we have
Community
some
church coming.
enthusiastic members of Blue Lake Community Church. They are a non-denominational congregation, thanks sir, made up of people who love God and love people no matter what.
Let's listen to him a second. Community Church has services Sunday morning at 9 and also at 11 and a Wednesday night service beginning at 6.
They look like they have a good time.
I've seen them here before.
Yeah, I have too. All right, next up we have Age Well Services. It's a senior transportation program. They provide door-to-door non-emergency transportation to low-income Muskegon County seniors. Age Well Services senior transportation clients enjoy the friendly, personalized service they receive from the volunteers.
Following them is AKJ Fireworks, is a family-owned fireworks retailer working to bring the largest variety of fireworks to get the best bang for your buck.
I think we need to visit them today. Hopefully they are open. I'm sure they would be. But be careful.
All kinds of specials going on too. Got to get rid of that stuff.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Where are you guys located?
Okay, next to White Lake Nursery, you guys can find AKJ Fireworks. The best bang for your buck. But be careful. I do.
What are these kids riding?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. To have that balance again. I don't know what I would do.
I thought the big wheel was supposed to be in the front and the little wheel was supposed to be in the back. Shows you what I know.
It looks like this next group, Billy Howard, these are community members who are quite athletic to be able to ride on one of these. How you doing? Thanks.
Looks like we have Bulldog Dumpster sneaking up on us.
Yes, we do. They're newly emerged and a local company that has been owned and operated in Muskegon, Michigan for a while. They provide roll-off dumpsters to the West Michigan and Muskegon areas. These services are available for commercial and residential use as well as construction projects. And these are our neighbors too. What's up, Kurt? How you guys doing?
Neighbors! How we doing, guys?
I wonder if we're going to have more music up here. This is the White Lake Baptist Church.
What I'm getting is this is almost like a church battle of the bands, right? Because there's been two churches previously. The Baptist church took it a step up, and now we're looking at
like, how do you even decide which church service to go to?
Is there like a bucket you can drop and say, look, I thought your performance was better, something like that? Maybe a raffle? I don't know.
I think that's that event that's going to come up in July, right? The Battle of the Bands.
No, that's the
Walk the Beats. Walk the Beat.
I don't think the churches are getting.
Are you sponsoring a band outside Shepherd and Shepherd?
We are, and we look forward to getting some notoriety from that.
Now, do you sponsor this parade as well? We forgot to mention Shepherd and Shepherd.
So I think we do, but I got to double check towards the end. I don't want to plug that for free if not.
Okay. Well, White Lake Baptist Church, they have Sunday morning services at 9:45 for Sunday school, followed by Sunday morning worship service at 11. They also have Awana Youth and Prayer meeting on Wednesdays at 6:30.
I know this lady, Miss Jenny McNeil. Jenny McNeil has represented thousands of mothers, fathers, and children and grandparents for more than 25 years of legal experience. She has the ability and expertise to make a difference for the families in Muskegon County. She began her legal career in 1996 as a legal aid attorney, transitioned to private practice, and now serves the public as a family court referee. She has presided over thousands of hearings in Muskegon County and is running for judge. Trying to find Jenny. She's over there.
Oh, she's hugging.
Hugging. What do they say? Hugging, kissing babies, posing for pictures.
Yeah.
We're not going to get a chance to speak with you.
All right, well, next up we have Rivers Ace Hardware. It might be drowned out by the mowers that, wow, they're getting pretty tricky on these things. We are one of 5,000 Ace stores locally owned and operated across the globe. But we're not just about numbers. We are about, thank you. Oh,
I'm going to put it on.
They are committed to being the helpful place by offering customers personal service, quality products, and a convenient shopping experience from the local experts who know you best. As the helpful hardware folks in your neighborhood, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. I want them to mow my lawn like that.
I want 10% off of one of those mowers for focusing on Rivers Ace Hardware. They have everything a guy and maybe even a girl would like. I go in there and think of reasons to spend money. Just people are great. Oh, more people we know. The guys, there they are. Hey, Miss Gary. All right.
Oh, looks like next up we have Tri-County Feed.
Family-owned business since 1952. They are here for all your farm and pea eating needs. With locations in New Era and Montague, Michigan. They're a full-service pet and farm retail store. Their products include but are not limited to lawn and garden, pet food, treats, toys, and accessories, wild bird feed and accessories, home delivery, custom grain mix specialist, non-GMO feeds, grain storage, marketing, drying, rough seed distributor, which includes wheat, soybean, and corn seed, and they handle all grain commodities, including walking floor, auger, hopper, and dump truck and trailer. I have no idea what that is, but that's what they do.
Okay. Well, next up we have Keymore's Environmental Impact Committee of White River Township. It is a citizens group organized in 2018 to advocate for the cleanup of the 1,300-acre site owned by Keymore's Company, formerly occupied by DuPont, Nemours and Company, so DuPont. So we thank you so much, community activists.
And they're doing a great job because I think that people coming to our community, when they hear about what happened so long ago, they have maybe the wrong impression and understanding, but looking great. There's a development now down there on one of those old sites, Tannery Bay, and we're really, really proud to come out of whatever that was.
And it looks like, in addition to this Environmental Impact Committee, next up we have White Lake Area Climate Action Council, and they create a news story for our Lakeshore community, which allows us to preserve the beauty and the health of the natural environment. We commit to being stubbornly optimistic. I love that phrase. Their vision is to attain carbon neutrality, net zero, for Montague and for Whitehall by 2020. Their goals are, in partnership with our government leaders, declare climate emergency for our two cities, join together to establish a time-bound, ambitious plan to build a regenerative future, eliminating carbon emissions by 2040. As a resource to serve our community with climate change, helping individuals learn what they can do to reduce emissions. All right, next up.
Yeah,
that was a long one.
County Conservative Women's Caucus. I like the way that sounds. The MCCWC was formed in the summer of 2021 as the culture shifts accelerated following the presidency of Donald J. Trump and as the COVID-19 pandemic continued to rage. As conservative voices across the nation fought to decry the censorship of big tech and to be heard, a group of women from different backgrounds and experiences came together to present a united voice of conservative women in Muskegon County. We feel the call at the times to get involved and return to decency, traditional values, and common sense. We look forward to building a coalition and seeing a wave of conservative values sweep Muskegon County. The Muskegon County Conservative Women's Caucus strives to engage conservative women, educating, networking, recruiting, fundraising, and advocating for conservative issues. Our purpose is to collaborate and partner with like-minded women interested in facilitating positive change in our region and in our areas of influence. The Muskegon County Conservative Women's Caucus.
All right. Next up, we have Fruitland Covenant Church, a community of Jesus followers seeking together to live out God's message of grace and hope, lives changed, living out a life of love. Also, they put on this beloved Blueberry Festival, and I've been going to this thing since I was a kid. It's so much fun to eat blueberry pancakes. Of course, we're right in the middle of our blueberry season, and they have inflatables there. It's just a great community event, and I know that is also that Saturday, the last week in July. So that's going to be a busy day for White Lake. We're going to have cruising. Yep, eat your pancakes, go to the run White Lake, and that actually might be the pup pedal that day. I'm not sure. And then their fireworks display will also be that weekend. So, I mean, if you're not from here, you better get back here that weekend because it's going to be fun.
Work them off, pup pedal, have to run again. Cruising.
Yeah. All right, next up we have, it looks like Kendra Robinson, who's also running for judge. Go ahead.
Miss Kendra Robinson has been a proud resident of Muskegon for over 13 years. She is a mother of 3 and married to a proud Big Red. Stacy, you know something about
yes,
that.
Go Big Red.
Serves the community of Muskegon as a senior assistant public defender, vigorously representing underrepresented defendants. She remains active in numerous community and nonprofit organizations, including the Mediation Restorative Services, Child Abuse Council Muskegon, the Women's Division of Chamber of Commerce, the Black Women's Lawyers of Michigan, this lady's busy, and staff to the Criminal Offense Attorneys of Michigan. Kendra has a passion for service and working with youth and community, and she's worked as a youth advocate in Grand Rapids Public Schools. Her broad legal background shows that as a judge, her decisions will be guided by her moral code and philosophy.
Awesome. I didn't mean to cut you off, but we just missed the White Lake Historical Society. It might be a good thing because we're making up some facts and figures. But they were established in 1978 with 80 charter members. I know they do so much for the White Lake area to maintain its unique heritage, namely the Indian culture and lumbering era. History comes and goes so fast, so it's really important to preserve it and to know about it and to share it with others.
Alden Realty snuck by.
Yes, yep.
Specializing in lakeshore living, they bring extensive knowledge and skill to help you build and answer all your real estate needs. We also go the extra mile and bring us with us a vacation rental branch through Rhonda's business, South Shore Property Service.
Awesome. And next up is St. James Lutheran Church. They have services on Sundays at 8:15 and 10:45. They have Bible classes at 9:30 on Sundays. Also, it looked like they were advertising for their ever-popular VBS. I know my kids have attended there a few times. They had a great time. So sign your kids up for a week in July coming up. They have Bible classes. It looks like a youth house along with breakfast. Sunday school is in the fellowship hall, so come on out.
Mishinsky Landscape and Dirt Works. Looks like they're going to join us here in just a minute.
Yep. Oh, it looks like elect Matthew Casel, right? Is that the next one?
I think I see Mr. Casel.
Right here.
Mr. Casel is running to make a difference. It's not just a slogan for him. He is not running for circuit court judge to advance his legal career or boost his ego. Matt wants to make a positive impact on the community at large, not only on the party who appears before him. That will be his daily endeavor and mission. This starts with a timely and efficient resolution.
Is this the man himself?
Yeah, take a blow pop.
Do that. Hey, good luck. Yeah, good luck. Happy to have you here. Matt just joined us, and I got a blow pop on it.
Nice. You gotta save it. Don't try to open
I'm
it.
not gonna.
You gotta watch it with your candy.
Looks like Matt's family and friends here with him. And somebody brought a really cool car.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, trivia. What do you think that is? Go. What kind of
Oh,
car?
you always put me on the spot. I'm just gonna read it.
Don't read it. You're supposed to just know what that is.
Can I just say it like it's sick?
It's a Dodge. Yeah, sick.
Okay.
Sick. It's a Dodge Challenger.
I hope that's his. I would drive that to court every day.
It's-
Maybe he'll get one.
He's not cool enough to drive it. I know that.
All right, Shelby State Bank has opened its doors for business November 20th, 1931. With just a few short months, Churchill and Weber, a private bank, was forced to close its doors amidst the trying economic times of the Great Depression. Right now, in West Michigan, I know they have 5 of these different banks, so they serve a total of 5 West Michigan counties. And you guys can go there to get all of your banking needs taken care of.
Do I see a Jelinek tree service?
Yep, they're coming up. Looks like they're doing some fancy things with the front of that machine, whatever that's called. Don't put me on the spot because I have no idea.
Okay, that's like the Boss Hog Cadillac.
Yes, it is. And it looks like these are just some local community members. Hopefully, like I said, they're going to be in this cruising parade. 1975.
Looking good.
Okay, go ahead. Talk about Jelinek.
This is Jelinek Tree Service. Our neighbors love these guys. Jelinek Tree Service is a family-owned company that specializes in caring for your trees. We offer tree trimming, removal, lot clearing, stump grinding, and storm cleanup. We service Muskegon, Oceana, Ottawa, and Kent counties. Jelinek Tree offers tree estimates and are fully insured to serve you best. At Jelinek Tree, we strive to provide quality tree care services at reasonable prices, all the while being stewards to the environment we live in. I have to plug them, guys. Use them a couple different times personally. Good at what they do. Great guys, good family. Uh-oh.
Hey, Jeff.
They let you drive that thing in town?
It's possible.
It's possible. Go get them. Go get them.
All right, next up, it looks like we have ASAP Towing. Their services include towing, transport of motor vehicles, off-road recovery, heavy vehicle and semi-tows and recovery, roadside assistance, lookout, jumpstart, tire change, and fuel delivery. I need one of their cards. I'm hoping that they'll pass one out. I've had a few of these run-ins. Right away, it looks like we have Willie Walker's 4-H Club.
Willie Walker's 4-H Club raises meat lambs to sell at the Oceana County.
Also, Ray Hall. It looks like we have some community members.
With a couple of dogs, getting to know each other a little bit better here.
Also, it looks like we have elect Charles Richard, who is
I think
also...
we missed Charles.
We missed Charles.
A little earlier.
Okay.
Charles is running for the 32nd state senator seat.
Okay. We have SKLD facilities next up, providing short-term and long-term care in private and semi-private residencies with en-suite bathrooms, thoughtful amenities, daily activities, nutrition-supervised dining programs, and modern conveniences like Wi-Fi, television, laptops, or PCs, and personal touches help to create this home-like setting.
Next up, it looks like WESCO.
Who is bringing to you guys at home our live stream.
With what do they have? About 15 different local.
I don't know.
local
Read about
places
it.
to get gas.
Let's see what they
WESCO's
say.
our live stream sponsor, as Stacy indicated, they were established in 1952 in Muskegon, Michigan. They are a third-generation family-owned and operated business. Today, 55 WESCO convenience stores are spread throughout Michigan. WESCO has focused on meeting the customer's needs from their earliest days, and their commitment to customer service continues today. WESCO they also own and operate a private distribution center, a bulk fuel and propane business, and a private label deli and bakery operation, and 6 Subway locations. Employing more than 1,200 employees throughout West and Mid-Michigan, WESCO is truly part of this community, and it sounds like several others.
Oh, look at these archaic machines. Wow. So I think we got a little ahead of ourselves. Yep, I already talked about ASAP Towing. Remember, I need some of their services. I should write down their number.
Did we miss the ambulance, White Lake ambulance? Or we may have another politician. Hang on a second. It looks like we have Mr. Swanson for judge, our 3rd or 4th candidate. I happen to know this guy too. He's a good guy, running for circuit judge here in Muskegon County. Mr. Swanson. Yeah, man, they let us walk around still. Good to see you. You can hop on here. 10 seconds to tell the community why they should vote for it.
Oh. How you doing? Al Swanson, run for the brand new 14th Circuit Judge position. I've been a veteran for 29 years, jurisdictionally retired. I've been practicing criminal law and family law for 24 years, and this is a family law position. Senator, I hope we get you sworn on August 2nd.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, happy 4th of July.
Uh-oh, kazoos. I hear kazoos.
I hear kazoos. It wouldn't be 4th of July without kazoos. Oh, here we go. We have, let me flip back really quickly. It looks like we have Machinsky Landscape and Dirt Works. Small business and owned, operated, based everything on quality work and great customer service. We have a few vehicles with us today. That looks like it's going to get some work done.
Yeah, they must have got out of order on this.
Hey, can we just thank the White Lake Area Chamber of Commerce for organizing all of this. They just make this look so easy. Every single year, they have all their volunteers lined up. They have the parade route all figured out. They have the staging area figured out. And they're so welcoming to the many people who come from all over to be a part of our parade. I really do feel like this is probably one of the largest parades around our area.
Well, not only that, but you see people that you haven't seen in a couple of years. They come back, and I've noticed a lot of when I was parking. I noticed a lot of different license plates from other states.
Yeah.
And so I don't think we're just a regional parade. I think it's growing and becoming something a lot more than that.
Absolutely. Well, we are close to our end here, but we certainly have some people that we need to talk about, and these are important people in our community every single day. Starting with the White Lake Ambulance Authority. It was founded in 1958 to provide for the emergency medical coverage and transportation to the communities in the White Lake area. Their community-based emergency medical service dedicated to providing high-quality, efficient care to the citizens they serve in pre-hospital settings and offering the education needed to help care for others and save lives. So, thank you so much, White Lake Ambulance, here to serve you guys.
And I think
they're followed by the Blue Lake Township Fire Department.
right, which is
And we better read quick before they start their sirens.
founded in 1958 to provide the life safety and property protection needs to 36 square miles of Blue Lake Township, as well as the southern part of Otto Township, and mutual aid to neighboring fire departments. Blue Lake Fire Department provides property fire suppression, wildland fire suppression, search and rescue, ice water rescue, motorist rescue extraction, first responder basic life support, first responder hazmat life and safety inspection, bird permits, fire education, and other services.
Next up, really quickly jumping back to WESCO, who happens to be one of our sponsors today. They actually own and operate a private distribution center, a bulk fuel and propane business, a private label deli and bakery operation, 6 subway locations. They employ more than 1,200 employees through West and Mid-Michigan. WESCO is truly a part of our community.
We have the Grand Township Fire Department making all that noise. The Grand Township Fire Department is located in the same facilities as the township office. Thanks, guys.
And last up, we have White Lake Fire Authority, who has been serving the city of Whitehall Township, and Furlan Township. They cover 54 square miles. The Fire Authority runs approximately 1,200 for service each year. And those calls include response to fires, medical emergencies, car accidents, material situation, water rescues, and more.
Well, what do you think?
I think we're just going to sit back now and enjoy all of these wonderful volunteers who help our community stay safe through so many of these popular traditions that we have around the area. You know, today they don't necessarily have the day off, right?
Well, it doesn't sound like they ever have the day off.
No. I hear some people applauding, thanking them for their service as well.
And we still have everybody's still here, everybody's still excited, even though the parade's coming to a close.
No, I got so nervous I felt like we had to go through those because you kind of get drowned out by some of those loud sirens and engines.
You do, but you know that's what the kids want. Beyond the candy, they want to hear the trucks, they want to hear the noises.
Absolutely.
It reminds us about the people that are taking care of us even when we don't think about it.
Yes.
All right, so what's the rest of the day look like around here in White Lake?
Well, I guarantee White Lake is going to be busy. Also surrounding lakes, you know, people are going to be out with their families, barbecuing, enjoying their time together, people that they haven't seen from far and wide, and that's what today is really about. Not only we are celebrating our independence, becoming a nation way back when, but also just enjoying the presence of each other, which is really the essence of what life is all about, right?
So we do have to do a shout out.
Who do we have to do a shout out to?
Stacy's dad, Wayne Essebeggers. His birthday is today, born on the 4th of July.
Yes, happy birthday, Dad, if you're watching. He's 82.
82 years young.
He's 82
Wayne
years young.
and his wonderful wife, who he doesn't deserve, Corey, they're probably listening or watching. I don't think they're wandering around, but happy birthday, Wayne.
Yeah, if they know how to work the YouTube. You just never know with that.
I doubt they do.
So we talked about White Lake Fire Authority. It looks like they also have another pretty cool contraption that they're pulling. That looks sweet. A water-bound vessel that maybe we'll see on White Lake today. Let's hope not. I mean, I do kind of just want to see it.
What's that thing called? Hovercraft.
Hovercraft.
You know how to drive that?
So yeah, we'll probably see many people out on the water, out on Lake Michigan. Head out there. The water's beautiful.
Well, it was when we drove by it earlier. Wind report says it's pushing out of the south. So if you want to escape the waves, that means you want to be on the north side of the pier or pushed up on the south side of White Lake. Little boating tip.
Ah, I like it.
Boating tip.
Don't tell too many people.
No, they probably know that already if they're going to be out.
Looks like we have another watercraft. We have a Sea-Doo.
I know you want one.
Like I said, if I had to volunteer,
those things are they're dangerous.
fun. No way. I'd work for them only if I could ride that.
Looks like we are still being represented here by the White Lake Fire Authority. That truck looks like it's been around a little while.
Still beautiful. Looks like people are packing up already to try to get going on their afternoon plans. We just want to thank you so much for joining us today on YouTube, sponsored by WESCO. Another sponsor is Remax, and also, of course, CatchMark. We love CatchMark. We're so thankful they're in the White Lake community as they do so much for our area. We just want to wish you a happy and healthy and incredibly safe 4th of July. It has been a joy once again to MC this event with you. We'll be better on our statistics next year. We'll try to figure out exactly when we got started with this.
Yeah, but I think the research you did was good. I think I learned a thing or two this
You
morning.
think so?
I did.
It's nice to learn about all these local businesses, all the people that make up our wonderful White Lake community. So we just want to thank you once again for being with us this morning, and we wish you a happy and very healthy 4th of July.